Hello and welcome to Post to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams. Recently, Ben Bishop's rights were traded to the Dallas Stars from the Los Angeles Kings, and we're here to talk about that. So, everyone knows the struggles that Dallas had last year with Niemi and Lettinen, and now they've made the decision to bring in Ben Bishop and hopefully get him signed. We don't know what kind of contract they're going to be looking at or how much, but that's obviously their goal right now. So that means they're going to have to get rid of either Niemi or Lettinen. I personally believe that they'll be getting rid of Niemi. I don't know how you feel about this. We didn't discuss it beforehand. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on this move. And do you think this was smart by Dallas? And what's LA thinking?
I think it was smart by Dallas because, frankly, their goaltending this past season was not good enough. And to me, that's a big reason why they're sitting at home right now. I always looked at Lettinen and Niemi as both starting goaltenders for many years. But, man, this year they just were not good enough at all. So Dallas is really trying to address that, and a guy like Bishop could be the answer big time. I'm still kind of on the fence of trying to understand how all this went down because Bishop, originated with Tampa Bay at the start of the season, right? Then he goes to LA. Now, this I didn't really understand because Tampa had a really good tandem there with Bishop and Vasilevsky.
Yeah.
They were dynamite together. And then Budaj became involved. And to me, Budaj was one of the shining stars in LA this year, which really gave them a shot at maybe making the playoffs. So they send Budaj to Tampa. Bishop goes to LA. LA still misses the playoffs. And now they've traded away his rights to the Dallas Stars. I still don't really understand this. Looking back at it, wouldn't LA be in a better spot right now if they still had Budaj?
I don't understand why they traded him in the first place because it was not like he was playing bad. He was playing very well.
He was.
And at that time, at the trade deadline, LA wasn't even really close. They were ninth, but point-wise, they weren't really close. I think they were like 12 or 14 points behind the eighth seed. So even with Ben Bishop, it was going to be a huge struggle to get there, and they didn't even come close. So
yeah, poor Bishop. I mean, geez, the guy started in the year in Tampa, and then he ends up in LA, and now his rights have been traded to the Dallas Stars. I mean, the guy must be scratching his head and wondering what the hell's going on with him.
It must be frustrating.
Yeah, it must be insanely frustrating because obviously he just wants to sink his teeth into an organization and say, okay, this is my home right now, right? And there was so much uncertainty around it because he just keeps moving around. And I still don't understand what the hell the LA Kings were thinking because Budaj was phenomenal, and now to me, Tampa may have a secret weapon there going forward.
Absolutely. I think there's two winners here and there's two losers. The two winners are Dallas and Ben Bishop because I think Ben Bishop has to be happy about a team that actually wants him.
Yes.
And Dallas gets the goalie that they probably need. Yep. And then the losers are LA for losing Budaj and losing the whatever they did in the trade. And then also Budaj is a loser as well because he leaves LA, he goes to Tampa Bay where he may or may not even play, who knows. So, and I mean, Budaj's been traded so many times in his career, that's got to be frustrating as well. So
I don't know, the whole thing just had question marks on it for me. I didn't really understand the logic of these trades. I understand the logic of Dallas going after Bishop because they really needed him because the goaltending sucked this year for the Dallas Stars.
Yeah.
But man, with LA and Tampa, I don't really understand this logic with these moves. It really confused the hell out of me, and I didn't understand why they did it.
Exactly.
And I'm still kind of up in the air as to why they did this. But it really looks like he will sign a contract with Dallas. I did a lot of reading this morning, and apparently he still has a lot of ties to that area based on youth hockey and whatnot. So they're saying it's looking very positive that he will sign a long-term contract with the Dallas Stars.
That's great because we have Lettinen making 5.9. He's a UFA in 2018-2019. Ben Bishop is currently making 4.7 and will need to be re-signed. Yeah. And Niemi's making 4.5 and he's done in 2018-2019. So if I'm the Dallas Stars, I'm actually shipping out both Lettinen and Niemi. I'm keeping Bishop as my starter and probably bringing in a backup for Bishop. That's just what I would do just because, I mean, if you keep Bishop and you keep Lettinen, you're still in the situation where you've got two goalies over $10 million. That's quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And especially Bishop's going to be playing most of the time here, and Lettinen's going to be playing probably 20% of it. So when you have a goalie that's making $6 million and only playing 20% of your games, that doesn't really work in the salary cap era.
No.
So They definitely have some decisions to make. I'm sure they'll make it work. I think they'll do better than last year, but who knows?
Yeah, because they really tried with the 2-starter system, because Lettinen and Niemi at the beginning of this season, you'd instantly say, well, they're both starters.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't work out for Dallas at all.
It almost worked the previous year when they went to the playoffs, and I think they got by round 1, but last year was a disaster.
Yeah, so I think Ben Bishop, it's really looking like he's going to sign there, and he's going to be the future of their crease.
Absolutely, and that's great because Dallas Stars are my third favorite team, and I like Ben Bishop, so I'm pretty happy about this.
Well, the guy's huge.
He is.
What is he, like 7'2"?
He's Texas big.
I mean, oh yeah. Yeah, he really is. I mean, at times it's almost as if the guy, okay, just stand there, Ben. It'll hit you.
Yeah. And so I guess we'll wrap it up there, but shout out to Fro, my friend from Dallas. Hope you're watching. As always, if you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you're new to this channel and you like this video, hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you here. And otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Adios.